Nowak here on the HSR. If you're new, welcome. If you've been with us for a while, we're back right before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, actually. I got off work a little bit early today, which was kind of nice. So I have the majority of my morning. It's only 8:12, so have a lot of day left. It's kind of nice to have my mornings back. If you're new, I work at UPS in the mornings on the preload. They give free insurance for the whole family. And with running cows, kind of being self-employed, it's really nice to be able to have insurance that you don't have to pay for, and it's really good insurance. Today, as you saw, we got them little calves fed this morning. We got the chickens out, let them free range today. We let our chickens free range all the time. And then this is what I've been working on the last couple of days. This is my first year. I'm being able to play Santa with Willa. She is almost 3, and she's been begging for a trampoline. I'm not kidding you, for about 6 months now. So we finally got her one. We're gonna end up putting it over there. The tree's kind of by the house, but it's too big to fit out the doorway, so I'm gonna have to lift it up and pull it out here later this afternoon and finish putting it together. And I'm pretty sure I can just drag it to the house. Yeah, I'll just be able to drag it, but I don't want to put it together too soon because then she'll see it. So gotta kind of play the game. It's kind of fun, and she's really looking forward to it. So what I want to do is go look at our fall cows in the other pasture. We'll get them some alfalfa, and then we'll bring the rest of the alfalfa to these girls over here, our spring cows, and see what else we can get into today. But first things first, maintenance chores. Alfalfa out for the cows, leave a little bit here for our spring cows at the house. Get them alfalfa probably every 4 or 5 days. Just a little bit of alfalfa, maybe 5 times a month, just to kind of help them out a little bit, because they'll be calving in about 60 days. So we want to make sure we're on top of their health. They look really good. When we go feed them this alfalfa, we'll go drive in there and look at them. But what I want to do is get a good in-depth look at these calves and these cows. I try to make sure every day I get a good head count on the calves for sure. One instance in particular last year, I found a calf probably about this size. It was snowing. She was almost completely frozen solid on the side of a hill, and I would have missed her if I didn't, get my head count. And she had scours really, really bad. I must have missed it the day before, but I finally caught her, took her back to my house. She was so stiff that I had to flip her over by myself 2 times in the day, and then 1 time at night. So 3 times a day I was flipping her from side to side because she was just flat on her side. And then I was also tubing her twice every day as well with just electrolytes. And about the 4th day of me doing it, she finally stood up, lived, and she brought probably $1,400 last year. So it's very important to look. It kind of takes time, but 2 or 3 minutes every day to get a good head count can save you a lot of money. Well, I got a good head count. I don't like feeding them out here on this kind of bare grass, so they're just kind of stomping it into the earth. I like to feed them in that tall grass to kind of where they're stomping it down, because they're not really going to eat it, and they don't really like eating it even when it's green, because a lot of it won't, that really tall growth, that CRP. So I like to feed them in that, but every about 3 days I like to feed them on like a small grass patch, quote unquote, just to be able to get a good head count, look and see if anybody's limping, for the cows especially. And then these calves, they'll go lay down in that tall grass a couple minutes after they eat some alfalfa, so it's hard to get a good head count. So that's why I fed them on this open patch today. I gave these girls a little bit more alfalfa than what they usually get, because I wanted to save a little bit of this. So if you guys remember, I feed 3 bales a day. Excuse me. I feed 1 bale every 3 days. So I feed 1/3 of a bale. This would be considered the 2nd day, and so that would be a little bit bigger, and I would just give it to them. But like I said, every 4 to 5 days, I feed those other cows. And so they got a little bit more. Tomorrow, I probably won't feed them alfalfa. I'll just unroll a whole bale of sedan, let them really chew it up, eat it, so it's completely gone, and then we'll go back on our rotation of every 3 days alfalfa. So You look at these calves. Here's these two calves that were born in August. As you can see, just the size difference. I mean, those boys are big. Just thick old butt. He doesn't even care. A lot of these cows are getting real big though. They look good. We're feeding these cows a lot better than we did last year. I love that looking steer. That's a good looking steer right there. I love the color. Then here's a heifer, number 88. Good little cow. She's got a little bit of blood. She's probably ovulating. Hopefully the bulls get her bred. Here's our little whitetail. She's flat out growing too. And then here's the newest calf from my house. You remember we hauled her over about a couple videos ago. Here's one of the Red Angus Charolais cross calves. Look at this big old steer. My goodness, what a big boy. Well look, here's another big one too. 178. That's Willa's calf right there. Big boy. There's our bull. Larson bull right there. He looks good. Enjoying the alfalfa. Next year, these will be his siblings. All right, y'all. I think we're good here. Everybody looks good and healthy. Cows look good. No one's off by themselves. Got a good head count. Let's head back to the ranch. Go to the spring pasture. Well, technically, where the spring cows are at, not really a spring pasture. Go to the farm ground and get them some alfalfa. They'll be waiting for it. Okay, I forgot to video, but I got the spring cows some alfalfa. They're not around here. They're in the far side of the milo field, so I'm not even gonna worry about driving out there. When they come in for water, sometime this afternoon, they'll come in and they'll see. I kind of put it as they walk towards water, so maybe we'll catch them when they're eating it. We'll go look at them, but if not, we will see them another day. But Mama, my wife, is needing some time to get some stuff done, kind of some Santa wrapping and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go take Willa to the store and we're gonna go shop for Mommy. Give Mama some time alone to, well, not alone with Prairie, but she'll put Prairie on her little carrier and go night-night. So catch up with you guys when I get back to get work on that trampoline. We'll show you guys the trampoline. We're gonna be putting it right there. That's gonna be the idea anyways. It comes with some straps that you strap it down to the ground, but I don't know if I trust them, so I'm gonna get some pieces of rebar, you know, and they're probably 4 foot. I'm gonna bend them and then I'll be able to put them over the feet and then just hammer them down into the ground. Here she is. We decided to go with one with the netting on the inside so that they can't kind of step on this stuff and kind of fall through. So I hope it works. We got the 12-foot one. I got the big one because I figured I would be jumping on it, so I didn't want to be crammed. Anyways, let's get these pieces of rebar bent, and then we got to get going to Christmas Eve service. We'll use 2 for now, and then if it works, we'll get 2 more in tomorrow. But I don't want to bend some good straight posts. I think it's gonna work. I have a bigger hammer in the barn, but I think it's gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is put these two over there so I don't lose it, because tonight when it's dark, once Willa goes to bed, I'll drag it over there and get it put up where we want it. Make sure we get it staked down, because knowing my luck is I wouldn't, and the wind would pick up and it would be gone. So we don't want that. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a thank you for everything you guys have done for me and my family. And I'm talking just kind of keeping me motivated personally, to be able to keep doing YouTube. You know, I've started making a little bit of money off it, so it makes it worth my while at least. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not bringing in the big bucks yet, but we're making money, and it's fun. Like I said before, I'm kind of using this YouTube channel as a way to document kind of a scrapbook, quote unquote, for me and my girls and my family, and kind of just remember where we were at when we were 24 and 25. You know, I always look back at my parents or my grandparents and like, wow, what were they doing when they were my age? What did they do? And you know, we'll never know. But with this, yeah, you have to put your life out there on the internet a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. So I've enjoyed it, guys. I've really appreciated you guys. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. These girls are gonna get, these boys are gonna get some good alfalfa tomorrow for Christmas. We're gonna spoil all the animals, and for sure gonna spoil my girls. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. Take a look at this dirt work. We're making leaps and bounds. Catch you guys in the next one. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll catch you guys later.